not sure if this is the best way to watch a painting, or even the best place for that. Oh well. So hello everyone, this is TKH, and welcome back to my Let's Play series. This is episode 16, if I'm not mistaken, and we are still inside the glass dome thing. So, as you can see, I have done some stuff since the previous episode, and so for instance, the pathways, and the central path thing. So it's pretty basic. I also added some lights under the fountain thing, and well, that's pretty much it, except for that thing. I mean, this is supposed to be some sort of observation tower to, look at the guy down here, namely myself, but they are supposed to try and spy what this guy is doing, just in case he would do something that could be a threat to them. But well, yeah. So also did this thing, so that's the Saint Up campsite. Yeah, I know that's a bit stupid, but I needed that to make my tent. So this is the miniature version. Ironically, it's more advanced in the sense it's using an iron door, but that's because of the villagers, and it's pretty cramped inside. Can't really do much here, but at least it's functional, and yeah. And well, that's about it for what I've done so far. Oh, and just one thing, this thing is obviously temporary because, well, as you can see, it's fairly ugly, so we want to do something a bit less, ugly, like those guys. I'm talking about, I talk about the other guy, the other guy which doesn't look at all like you. Just don't tell him, okay? So, as for the past, as I mentioned them earlier, those things were more or less defined randomly. The idea is just that as I don't really have an idea of the setup the way I want to set up this village, I just put paths in a random pattern, and at the end of each of those paths is supposed to be a house or something. So this is probably the best way for myself to have a guideline. And it's, well, this village is not intended to be, the most functional. It's just supposed to be something just to get something done in this world, as because I am, a bit disorganized. I still don't have a real base, so yeah. So, but first of all, this place is a bit bland, as you can see, and those random doors are just so those guys don't, stay near the. Oh, this thing I didn't show, just so the villagers don't all get inside this thing, but they still do for some reason. And yeah, this is just supposed to be the plot reservation place. That's probably not a name, but yeah, whatever. And yeah, so first of all, we will try and make some sort of hill here, because well, it's pretty flat. So yeah, so I'll try to do something. I'll be right back. Okay, so the hill is done, more or less, I would say. I will probably do other, slight bumps on the ground, just like this one, but this one should be the biggest in the whole village. We don't have too much space, so what I'm going to do now is add the said small bumps at random places, just so we can have a bit more how would you call that again? Well, just to make the topography a bit more diverse, you know. It doesn't matter if it gets on a path. I will fix that later by making the path go uphill, I guess. And yeah, that thing out. Probably easier to do that. So, just doing random stuff. It's more, I would say that's very random building, so just so I can do something at least. No, because I keep wanting to planify everything, do, you know, keep saying you know, but that doesn't matter, but keep wanting to get everything done the most planified way, but it ends up being the most messy thing ever, and that's very frustrating because I'm not getting anything done. So random stuff is probably a not too bad idea, I would say. And I think we are good for now. So we added a bit of randomness. Looks like some random. Well, we'll see. We'll try to adapt the village accordingly. Might need to do some holes too, since we're doing bumps. Like so. Might do some small lakes too. And here, have a door. There we go. So now it's no longer completely flat, which means we can do stuff in a more interesting way. So first thing I guess would be nice is changing something here. We will make a small bridge here. Why? Because we are going to make a river here. A very small one, but no, that's still a river, which is going to go underneath. By the way, there's something like 4 blocks of dirt underneath, so I can have some, you know, so I can have the ability to maneuver. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to say that without making myself look like a complete there we go, like a complete moron, which is not completely wrong, but yeah, still that's not nice, you know. So yeah. Okay, so we'll make a lake here, a bigger lake. And who knows, maybe we'll do a, you know, a house on the lake, a witch hut maybe. That could be an interesting idea, I guess. Well, maybe not, because the witch huts are in swamps, and swamps are rarely deeper than 1 block, so that wouldn't really make sense. But at the same time, this place doesn't make sense, so bleh, who cares? So I will fill this with water, and I'll be right back. At least the nice thing with the last patch is that you can do that very easily, and make sure you are having source block everywhere, because before, when you was putting a source block above another source block, it wouldn't create a new source block when the conditions which are required to create a new source block were fulfilled. If that sentence makes sense. Oh well. So I went ahead and added the bridge, and now we have water. Water, so I want this bucket so I can make this thing flow like that. It'd be nice to have a second one here, maybe. Ah, no, 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 don't take this sauce. This one. And no, looks derpy. Might want to get that thing coming out of a hole somewhere in here, like so. No, don't think I like it this way. It's a bit too, you know, steep. So maybe I'll push a bit this thing and put that thing here. Maybe still too steep. So maybe yeah, I think it's better now. Not perfect, but oh well. Guess it's ugh. Well, okay, it's fine. Fine this way. Yeah. Well, I'll still have to expand the hill a bit more because I had to shrink it because of this thing. Or maybe not. Well, we will see this later because we are still not in the building part. Oh well. Oh wait, I forgot. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Forgot to put this thing. I just cannot speak. Sorry. So I forgot to put this thing back on. Yeah. Because I usually don't play with smooth lighting, but at least you can see the beauty of this place in smooth lighting. Yep. Well, yeah. So now we want to do the... Well, yes, we will just do a random pound, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, fine. We'll have to add some trees later, but for now I guess it's fine. Oh, by the way, if I sounded a bit weird today, this is because I've got my nose is stuffed because of, you know, for some reason. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I get I need to I've got that itch in the nose and it's really annoying. I guess you guys know what I mean with that kind of stuff. You just you feel the need to scratch the inside of your nose, but it doesn't really make sense to you, so you don't. Oh well, you do weird stuff. That's what I mean. So yeah. I guess that must be pollen or something. And since winter took a long time to leave, you know, the trees are expelling their pollen all at the same time, so this means it's even worse this year. Oh well. But yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. I'll just go for the short format, you know, 15 minutes. I think it's fine, I guess. It's, you know, like those good old YouTubers when the videos were limited to 15 minutes. It was small baby steps, but at least considering the amount of content you can find on YouTube, having short episodes might be the way to go now if you want to be watched or something. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time. That did not work. No, it worked. It worked. Yeah, I've got fire protection, so whatever. Goodbye.